So yeah, SmackDown. Um, literally just
Yeah.
um, fuck, like, okay, it's the general manager Daniel Bryan coming in just to talk, and then out of nowhere, most fucking AJ Styles shows up. What? Why? Explain. Explain.
For those that don't like realize, AJ Styles is a Raw superstar, so it's like, what the hell? I didn't realize it at first, which is why I'm pointing it out.
Yeah, I realized it as soon as he came out. I was just fucking just disgusted. Disgusted. But they made a challenge. Daniel Bryan versus AJ later on in the night. Then we had Bianca Belair versus Bayley. This match went really long.
Mm-hmm.
Too long.
Yep.
It was good, but it went too long. Bianca won, but it went too long.
It felt a little off to me for some odd reason. That might be the reason, because it was like way too long.
Yeah, it was just way too long.
Yeah.
And then breathe. We had Big E cut the promo on the back. All of a sudden, here comes Miz and Morrison. The fuck is going on?
Which I also kind of forgot about. Like, I forgot they were on Raw. So, and like the excuse, like, y'all tell us. They said something about like a quarterly superstar initiative, like invitational.
Mm-hmm.
I believe like superstars like go back and forth way more than quarterly.
They do, but it's their excuse.
Yeah.
Their fake ass excuse for something. I would have just been like, "Oh, it's Rumble season."
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, wait, like
makes fucking sense.
They didn't even have to explain it. Like that was where I would have gone, where my mind would have went. But what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But no, that's where it went. Then we had Dominic attack King Corbin to wrestle him to lose.
Woohoo! Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
All that just to lose.
Yes.
I'll say this, I liked his gear.
Yes. Then we had this segment that made me the most angriest. Sasha Banks comes out in the back and Kalisto hugs her and he calls her Hermana, but it's like, all right, whatever. Then sommelier comes, brings her wine and said, "This wine is for you. Carmella sent it because you're going to need it when you lose." So she decides to flirt with him only to bring it back to, you should pick out wine for her because she's going to lose. Yeah. I didn't like it. Screw you, Reginald. Screw you. Then we had Sami Zayn trying to recruit Nakamura. And Nakamura says, no. Not like that, but he said no.
And then he told him to go to hell.
So, yes. Now, if you're following along, all of this is going to play into a bigger story that also blows my mind later on. Then we had Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens interview. This was the best thing on the show, by far. Roman is just a fucking psychopath. Just cold, merciless, and just saying shit. And he's just telling Kevin that his parents and his grandparents didn't raise him right to be respectful. and it pisses Kevin off. Also, cool points for Kevin for wearing an Everrise Rules t-shirt. Also, where can I purchase an Everrise Rules t-shirt?
WWE shop?
It's not there.
I'm just about to look this up while we're doing the podcast.
But yeah, things got heated. Roman turned off the TV, and Kevin Owens said he's going to basically kill Roman. Now, mind you, it's 9:30. They go into Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. And you're like, that's a long match. That's kind of weird. It gets weirder. The match goes on. Cesaro's doing commentating. Sami Zayn comes out. He's around the ring. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of the match, Big E comes out. And it's like, what the fuck is happening? Mind you, the match is still going on. Somehow, Big E chases Sami into the ring. Sami gets into the ring. They stop the match. We go to commercial. We come back. Nakamura comes out. So now it's a 6-man. Nakamura, Big E, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro. Okay. Well, all right. This is a thing. It's cool. It's cool. Well, then it just gets interrupted by Miz and Morrison. You're like, what the fuck? So Miz and Morrison come out. They're in a match. And then Otis comes out. So now it's a 5-on-4 match. Okay, cool. This is getting boring and weird. Well, doesn't end there. Because Sheamus comes out. Now it's a 10-man tag.
Yep.
Like, the fuck? Then it's just... They win. The good guys win. Then, out of everything, Braun Strowman shows up. Cleans house. Declares himself in a Royal Rumble. Show goes off the air. What do you have to say about it?
I know we bullshit a lot, right? But exactly the way he said it, that's exactly the way it happened. Like, it was like mind-boggling. And usually that's Raw's job to like boggle your fucking mind and fuck your head up. This shit, like, what the fuck? You know? Like,
yeah.
And I've been a fucking SmackDown guy through and through, like, ever since. And like, I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all.
Me neither. I didn't like it at all either.
Mind you,
but
like, I know you know, but like, you probably didn't think about it, right? It's supposed to be the go home show, so it's supposed to be way better.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. But yeah, that was a thing, and that was the end of the show.
Yeah, like, before that, everything was okay, and like, I guess props for them, because like, I didn't think about it till you just said it. Everything cohesively went to that main event, but like, I
yes,
like, like, if that was the match to begin with, maybe it would have been better. You know?
I mean, I guess.
We just went through like a whole rant, like in this same episode, with people having matches back to back. AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan legit had 3 matches back to back to back. If you analyze that situation, that's not good.
Not at all. But that leads us into Royal Rumble talk. So we're going to go down the matches, literally the only matches. So, yeah. And we're going to give our predictions.
Yes.
First off, the women's tag team match for the tag team titles. Charlotte and Asuka versus Nia and Shayna.
Oh, you want me to go?
I wanted you to give an answer. Like, that would help.
No, I thought you were gonna go first. Okay. To me, Charlotte and Asuka, because unless what's her name? Lacey interferes, but like, otherwise it's gonna be Charlotte and Asuka, because why give it back to them? Like, it makes no sense. They just lost it, and if you don't think
Okay,
they'll up anyway.
Okay, for me,
Mhm.
I think Shayna and Nia should have it, because if they have it, they'll be able to go to NXT and it won't look so weird.
Yeah, true.
So I'm putting it on them to win. Then we have the SmackDown Women's title. Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got Sasha. Like, I don't like, and it's like partially because like I think she's gonna win, and partially biased. I don't like the way Carmella works now. Like lately, like it's kind of like a Velveteen Dream where she changed her style and like she doesn't wrestle something.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm just going with Sasha because I want Sasha and Bianca at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm going with that.
Okay.
So then we have Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg.
Do I even gotta say?
Who you got?
Do I even gotta say? I pray to the wrestling gods, not you, JBL, that Drew McIntyre wins this match.
Listen, I'm just gonna say Drew's gonna win. Just the stuff that I have to say might shock you a little later on.
Okay.
But yeah. So then we have Roman versus Kevin Owens. Who do you have?
Roman, because like after like today's SmackDown, like Kevin's gonna go off, and like like when you're in rage, you can't fight correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Kevin's gonna be the one to do it this time. So he's gonna be off his game.
Yes, that's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going with Roman.
Yeah.
Now the Women's Royal Rumble. Who do you think is gonna win?
Honestly, and mind you, as of right now, we don't know everybody who's in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might be a surprise to win it, but I doubt it. Because right now, everybody that we've seen, Bianca's like surefire like to win.
Yes, she's the only one I'm picking.
Yeah.
So yeah. So on to the Men's Royal Rumble. Who do you see winning this?
I got a couple to win that, but
okay, who are the couple?
Like I see Daniel Bryan win it. I see Nakamura win it. I see Keith Lee winning it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. But like, I think I'm gonna go with Nakamura, just because.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with what my gut's telling me and not what my actual brain is telling me.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get to that after I say who I'm going with. I'm going with Edge.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah. But I'm only going with that because of all of the reports of what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. There's been a lot of crazy reports going around that whatever was supposed to happen to end the Royal Rumble, it literally was the worst thing ever. And when I saw Braun Strowman, I was like, that could be the worst thing ever. Or it could be Brock Lesnar winning. That could be the worst thing. Or it could be Goldberg winning. Those three options are everybody's nuclear options.
Yeah.
But what if everybody was wrong? And what if the reports that just so happen to slip out somewhere that I got a hold of were right? What if we have Edge win? Edge did mention, I do the best spear in the business. Why the fuck would he say that?
That is interesting. He did say that.
Or what about, he said, I want the WWE Championship. So either way this plays out, Edge is going to face one of them. But that brings up a question. If he does pick Drew, then we have Bryan and Roman. But if he picks Roman, then who does Drew face?
Yeah.
That's a spicy question. Here's the crazy part. There is no answer to any of that. None of this has an answer. The only thing that has an answer, Edge is getting the title shot at WrestleMania. Everything else, up in the air. Who knows who he's going to pick? Who knows what's going to happen? All we know that at WrestleMania, Edge is in a title match. A title match. On one of the nights, don't know against who. All we know.
Okay.
Now, whatever happens after that, that's going to be the fun part. That's going to be the real fun part.
Intriguing as hell.
Yes. And I hope that Vince does not come back and say, let's go with the nuclear option and do something that everybody in the back is very, very scared of. Because they're like, this would kill everything. This would be so bad. And the crazy thing is, it's so bad that everybody that knows about it is like, it is the worst option. Now, like I said before, who's to say it really is the worst option? What if it's the worst option because it's so good, there's nothing to top it?
Okay.
Just saying. There could be an ace up their sleeve that they have not played yet. I'm just saying.
You said Ace, my mind legit went to fucking Ace Austin. I don't know why.
Yeah, that would be not that guy.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, don't be surprised if you see John Cena creeping around somewhere magically in the next month or two. Probably Sunday. Who knows?
Obviously you do.
Oh, I know very little because Vince knows very little, but I know more than Vince. That's weird. That's really weird.
That's very weird.
But yeah, we'll cover the Royal Rumble. Matter of fact, we're going to do a special Royal Rumble podcast after it's over.
Okay, I'm down.
But man, this is exciting.
Yeah. Especially because this year's WrestleMania is like a 2-night, just like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot to fucking cover.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, right about now, we should have half of the card. Half of the card filled up. Everything should be filled. We should know something. What do we know? Absolutely dick. We know nothing. Nobody knows anything.
Last year around this time, we knew like more than half the card, I want to say.
Yeah, we had the whole card laid out at Royal Rumble. We told everybody, this is the card. Everybody said, no. And then when the card came out, everybody was like, oh, you guys were right. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Interesting. Like, that's all I got to say. Interesting.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm going to keep you guys in suspense until the Rumble.
And I'm right there with y'all, because like we don't talk about this shit beforehand. He likes to keep me in suspense too. So
yes, that makes everything fun.
Yeah.
So with that being said, fuck this shit.